Hello everyone, this is Zooc and today I'm bringing you a new drawing video. This one is going to be Lord of the Flies, and it's not connected to the book in any way. It's just a creature concept I came up with while studying a bit of color theory, because I've been doing a lot of that lately. Apparently it's what you're supposed to do if you're trying to improve in digital painting. So I took a shot at working with color directly and skipping the whole grayscale stage, even though a lot of pros that I know do go to the grayscale stage regardless. But I want to get to the point where I can comfortably work with colors straight off the bat and not have to resort to that. So you know, I'm still not as good as I would like to be, but I think I've improved significantly in terms of color choices from my previous works. Most of the stuff that I've looked at was from the collection of Blizzard artists that are doing like promotional art for their games and whatnot. So, you know, it's pretty good examples if you want to learn kind of what colors to use in a certain situation. But when it comes down to actually doing it yourself, of course, it's a different situation, because no matter how much you look at something, trying to replicate it, you know, for anyone that's tried, it's quite a different story. But in any case, I think there's some improvement going on there, and I'm happy with the progress I'm at. I mean, you know, for the number of paintings that I've done, it's pretty okay. So this one was meant as a concept for sort of a ruler, kind of like Jabba the Hutt, but for the insect realm. And, you know, it's a mutated, disgusting-looking fat fly, self-crowned king of the flies, and, you know, maybe a post-apocalyptic future where insects are mutated and grow to like enormous proportions. So it's kind of like that, you know, there's no real backstory to it. I just wanted to draw a disgusting monster and use a more varied palette of colors in this one. So it has a lot of red going on and shades of orange and tints of orange as well. And purple, you know, bluish purple kind of for the backside. So I think it's okay. I mean, obviously, I'm nowhere near the level of people that I watch, but again, I don't have to repeat that every video. It's a well-known fact that practice will eventually make close to perfect. Not perfect, but close to. So in other news, I'm celebrating my birthday this week. I am turning 28, and you know, I'm gonna be going out to a club and inviting my closest acquaintances and friends. It's going to be just a very small party of like 5 or 6 people, so I expect them to get drunk. Obviously, I don't really drink that much, so I'm just going to have a couple of things and that's it. And that's really about it for my life. You know, quite busy with commissions taking up a bit of time. But I'm going to start bringing back Q&A because people keep asking for that. The reason I stopped, I mentioned it in a previous video, was that, well, first off, there weren't many questions left that were interesting. And secondly, you know, I was going through a phase where I gained a lot of weight and I didn't like showing my face on cam because people were always like, oh, Zooc, you've gained so much weight. It's like, yeah, thanks. I wasn't aware of that. Fat people are sensitive about their weight, in case you didn't know. So anyway, if you got any, like, I guess, interesting questions, not like where'd you learn to draw and, you know, that sort of shit, which has been answered like a million times, feel free to check out any Q&A video. And there's a Facebook thread in the description where you can go to post a question. I keep them all there organized in a single thread for obvious reasons. So, you know, this is just a short little painting I did. It took about 4 hours, which is considerably less than what I usually invest in my work, which is, I mean, for the amount of time that I put into it, I think it came out better than the ones that I spent 10 hours on, you know, which were still kind of flat looking and inferior in terms of color choices. So I'm having fun with it. I like it. I also ordered a couple of smudge guard gloves. There's this website called smudgeguard.com, I believe, which are like some special material nylon gloves for people who draw, both for Wacom and traditional pencil drawings, and everyone's raving about them, how awesome they are. So that should help a bit with the smoothness of the lines, because what I'm using right now is like a wool glove that I cut like 3 fingers off, and it still gets a lot of friction on the tablet for some reason. So if you're doing that yourself, I recommend looking into a smudge guard glove, because it's kind of the only thing that's, you know, standard out there for this sort of situation. So I'll just look into that. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here. I got plenty of shit to do. So thanks for watching. Please rate that shit, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.